CeeCee, give me that. CeeCee, you work that pace. Give me that. CeeCee, you work that pace. Give me that. CeeCee, you work that pace. Give me that. You work that pace. CeeCee, I see your face on the cover of a magazine. Flawless style. I love CeeCee when you put that makeup on your face. CeeCee, give me this. CeeCee, give me this. CeeCee, I see your face on the cover of a magazine. CeeCee, CeeCee, give me that. CeeCee, you work that pace. Give me that. CeeCee, you work that pace. Give me that. CeeCee, you work that pace. Give me that. You work that pace. CeeCee, I see your face on the cover of a magazine. Flawless style. I love CeeCee when you put that makeup on your face. CeeCee, give me this. CeeCee, give me this. CeeCee, I see your face on the cover of a magazine. CeeCee, CeeCee, give me that. CeeCee, you work that pace. 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 CeeCee, I see your face on the cover of a magazine. Flawless style. I love CeeCee when you put that makeup on your face. CeeCee, give me this. CeeCee, give me this. CeeCee, I see your face on the cover of a magazine.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're so pretty. What is going on, y'all? Y'all know who this is. Y'all know we about it. Bitch, I missed y'all. I have missed y'all. I have missed y'all.
Oh, sorry. Ew.
Hi, everybody. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. They miss you.
I missed y'all.
They've been like, "Oh, she's not gonna go live anymore." They miss your getting ready videos.
Y'all do miss my getting ready with me videos. I'm so sorry, y'all.
I'm like,
I need to catch you all up upon what has been going on. Candy. So what had happened is your girl got a promotion. She got a promotion. Okay. So your girl is now an area manager. What does that mean? I have no idea. Because just when I thought that I was nice and comfortable up in one location, they give me another. They give me another. And that store, let me tell you something. It's good. It's good. I ain't got to do too much to it.
Oh,
I don't have to do hardly anything to it. Believe it or not, the previous location manager decided that she wanted to step down. And she's happier that way. She found balance in her life. She wants to spend it with her kids. She wants, she wants to be a mom and kids are getting older and she just wants a balance. And I'm just like, that's great. You know what? I'm all for it. But we've talked and hopefully she may want to step back up. But after we set some boundaries for her and for myself. But unfortunately it does take me away. Now I'm at that salon 2 days a week and at my other salon 4 days a week. Because baby, let me tell you something, the money, that's it, the money. I finally got a following, like a clientele. I now have a clientele to where I'm booked. Especially if on Saturdays and Sundays I'm booked. Weekdays not so much, but I'm hoping that with enough time has passed, I'm almost approaching my 1 year.
Oh damn, yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost approaching my 1 year working for the company. I didn't even realize it's been a year, but I started in June.
Yeah.
Next month is my 1 year. So, yeah.
Yeah, because everything happened at once. It was the page, and then the Great Clips thing. And
Yep.
Then, yeah.
Yep. So, also, I didn't want to say anything until like much later, but I'm going to say it now. Just to get it all out the system and everything. Your girl has been smoke free. I have not had a cigarette in 6 days.
I'm so proud of you.
I haven't had a cigarette in 6 days. Bella has the battle scars to prove it. This has helped a lot. This has helped. So I didn't want to say it because I wanted to quietly do it. And the main reason why I started not smoking was because I got a really bad stomach ache. To the point where I was constantly in the bathroom all day and I was trying to go to work and I couldn't go to work because I had to turn my big ass back around and come back um to the bathroom because I was not going to make it. So I lost a day's pay and I was like, oh no, ma'am. Oh no, ma'am. Now it's fucking with my money. So I quit smoking. And this is all I do. And I didn't realize how quick I can go through this. Because when I was doing the hybrid of this lasted me a month. This now lasts me 2 weeks.
I believe it.
But this only costs $13.
That's not bad.
Cigarettes cost almost $18 a pack. And I was buying cartons
Like almost
every 8 days.
because cartons are like almost 100.
Yeah. Every 9 to 10 days. So I was smoking a pack a day. So it started getting really, really expensive. And yeah, baby, we was not going to do that no more. It was starting to get really, really expensive. And I'm trying to save my pennies. Look, it's been a minute since I paid rent and I'm trying to, because of the car repairs and then my mother passing and all that stuff. So I'm trying to save all of my little pennies because when I do have to pay my rent, I want to make sure I pay all of my rent and not be behind. So like I said, he's still not getting a damn dime of it until everything is fixed. So we got that little bit of understanding with each other, and thank God that he is a sweet guy.
Oh, good.
He's sweet. He's a nice guy. So I think we're gonna be okay. For right now, because of the circumstances and because of this promotion and stuff like that, I can't really go anywhere just yet. I can't move yet. I want to. I really should, but baby, look, let's be real about this. At currently with the rent increase, it's $800 a month. Where else am I going to find a 3-bedroom? Well, 2.5, honestly.
Yeah.
2.5 bedroom, 1 bath that'll accept a big ass dog.
She's like
for $800. I'm not going to find that.
It's rare.
Yeah. So, and I was smoking menthols on top of that also. Yeah. A girl's got to cut corners, and what I'm not about to do is just try. Look, social media took a back seat because again, I still have that car repair. I still have, which is still in the shop, and now I have a loaner car right now because I had to wait. We're still waiting on parts, and God forbid, thank God that before it was all that tariffs went into play, because otherwise I would be waiting much longer and probably be paying way more. So, yeah. But I'm okay for right now. I'm okay. Things are a little bit in limbo, but you know what? I still have some idea of what the rest of the year is going to look like and things like that. So, I'm not sure as far as what that's going to mean as far as me being an area manager is concerned. I'm not sure if I'm going to get another salon. I'm not sure if I'm going to get 2 more salons. But for right now, I'm managing 2. And with that, it's kind of been a little bit in flux because I need to make sure that I get my footing with this salon, make sure that they're caught up and they have all the support they need. My main salon, Glenview, has all the support they need. I still work at Oak Lawn every 6 weeks, so I'm a bitch is spread thin. I'm spread quite thin. And the last thing that I honestly, guys, the last thing I want to do is jump on a live first thing in the morning at 6 a.m. And I'm already a cranky bitch in the morning. So, and the last thing I want to do is take it out on anybody. I really don't. So I'd rather have my coffee, my quiet time in the mornings before I have to jump in that car and drive where Christ lost his shoes. So, but
She went this week.
I know for a fact that once all the dust settles and once things are back in motion with this apartment, with the landlord, my what I'm going to be doing as far as my living situation is concerned, um, once my money's in order and I have a pretty much more predictable way of knowing as far as what my income's going to look like, then I'll be able to fit in more live videos. And as far as me going on to do get ready with me videos, not at the moment. If anything that's going to come back, it's definitely going to be the cooking videos because that was fun. So what does that mean going forward? Going forward, I'm going to mention this about the cruise. The cruise. At this moment, it's still going, but that depends on anybody who buys cabins. Okay. So I have to sell 20 cabins. If I don't sell 20 cabins, I have to pay out of pocket for mine and Heather's. Or we have to pay out of pocket for our airfare, the ticket to get on the cruise, everything. We have to pay for everything. And they gave us 20 to sell, so that way we would have the expenses paid.
We have 4 sold.
4 sold so far that I remember.
Mm-hmm.
So we're 16 away. If we sell all 16, bitch, we going. But if we ain't sold all 16...
But it has to be done by September
of this year.
Yeah, but I forget when in September.
September of this year. Let's just say by end of September of this year. So how much are the cabins? I believe it's 700.
Well, deposit is $750, and then each there's different prices for different cabins.
Yeah, just all depends on what type of amenities that you would want. But at the base one, it's going to be let's see. Base one is going to be,
okay, so everything has to be paid and booked in full by September 1st of this
by
year.
the 1st of September. Okay.
I can put the link in there.
Yeah, put the link in there.
Um,
and just put it up on either the StreamYard or the... Yeah. Where's the cruise to? We're going to the Mexican Riviera. So we'll be hitting destinations of Puerto Vallarta, Cabo San Lucas, and Mazatlan. So yeah, and I believe it's Norwegian cruise line.
Yeah.
It's Norwegian. But like I says, all 20 cabins have to be like pretty much in the bank by September 1st. And we've been promoting this for what? Well over a year. Since last year. So
since April of last year.
Yeah. Is this an adults only cruise? 18 and over. Yeah. Oh, they just never... Tell me about it, Ann. Wow, that's only 3 months. I know. Can you believe it? There it is. dragmetocea.com. I will... There's the link for that. But yeah. So...
I mean, you got RuPaul's Stars on the cruise.
Yeah, we got RuPaul's Drag Race Stars up on the cruise.
I seen last time I checked the spreadsheet, I think some of our local queens that were on there are no longer on there.
Yeah.
I think they're like dropped.
Will Kiki Price be there? I don't know who Kiki Price is. Are you talking about Kiki Fierce? No, this is just a me thing. It's a me thing. So you'll be able to see all of the information on that link, and yeah, take a look at it,
But make sure if you do it, make sure you use promo code CeeCee.
please, so that way I get credit for it. So we only have 7 emails. Are we going to send some emails? By the way, send your emails to asktherouge@gmail.com. Otherwise, it's going to be real short video, and it's up to y'all. How long this video goes, that all depends on y'all. Okay? So, oh, goodness gracious. So I think I pretty much caught you up on everything as far as what's going on in the life. Yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. So, are we ready? Vic, I miss y'all too. I miss you all so very much. I'm so sorry that we've kind of, like I said, and the only reason why we went to every other Sunday was because we weren't getting a lot of emails.
And we still.
So, yeah. But here we are. You ready? May have to go and get my other one because this one needs to be charged. Yep. Excuse me a second, please. So is your landlord going to fix your heat? Yeah, eventually.
I mean, it's almost summer. So.
It's almost summer now. Like I'm flabbergasted that Heather decided to put on a heater.
Because it's cold. Well,
And so is that electric bill. So.
Well, I mean, I'll say shut it off.
Yeah, I'm shutting it off. But give me a second. I'm going to charge this and grab my backup tape because yeah. Yes, Sarah, I quit smoking. It's been damn near a week now.
I'm proud of you.
Damn near a week.
Did you have any topics? I mean, I didn't pick anything. But did you have any topics you wanted to talk about? Or just
was there any topics?
No, I didn't pick anything because nobody interacts with the topics.
Did he fix the blood? Oh, girl. I swear to God, if I wasn't on a computer right now and I was on a phone right now, we would be going downstairs and I would show you exactly what the fuck it looks like because it looks bad down there. It looks bad. It's fucked up. Give me a second. Sorry, you see my tits. Don't demonetize me. Then again, I haven't really been monetizing my videos. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, Lucy.
So are you getting reimbursed for the damage to the stuff you had in the basement? Girl, no. It's a loss I'm just chucking it to. All right. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Let me know when you're ready.
I think Bella made it weak.
Bella.
Shut up, because I'm gonna go for a refill. She's gonna make it strong as fuck, and then I'm gonna be like, and then you're gonna be like, play that fucking Windows 95. Do.
Bella. She says you make weak drinks.
No, I did not.
That's
I
what
gave
she's.
you a 6 count. Did you want an 8 count?
No, see, you with your big mouth. No, I'm good, honey.
It's
Thank
too
you.
weak for you?
No, it was perfect.
That's what she said.
It's too weak for you?
No, it's good.
She said it's 2 weeks. She almost finished it.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, give me.
I'm not ready for a
No,
refill.
yeah, you
I'll
are.
let you know, man.
No. Give me your ready.
No, because then you're gonna have me knocked on my ass, and I want to enjoy CeeCee.
No, I'm not gonna have you knocked on
No,
you.
you will. I'm good.
No. Give me your cup.
Just grab another cup.
No, it's fine. I'm not done yet. I'll let you know when.
You guys actually have to give you an 8 count.
I will.
It'll be a 10 count.
I will.
No, it will not be.
It will be. Bro, shut the fuck up.
You're so cute. All right, we're ready. Let's do this.
Did you share lovers, Sarah? Did you see her post? And she didn't put it on here. I said, did you see her post? What happened?
No.
Her and her doggy.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry about your baby, your fur baby. I'm so sorry, my love. That's terrible. That's fucked up. Anywho, Mary's is coming back. Hope to see you there.
She said no. Yeah, I know. I said the same thing, and she said no. She got good reasons, so.
Look, when I was working, let's be real. When I was working at Mary's, I was there Thursday through Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days a week, sometimes 5.
Oh, yeah, because, well, no, because you did hydrate on Thursdays.
Right. But
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
right.
Unless they had a bingo.
Unless they had bingo and I was doing bingo. And unless I was doing karaoke, then I was doing
Oh,
karaoke. You know, I was there almost 4 to 5 days a week. Plus I was also working there as a bartender.
Yeah.
You know? Baby, I work. I'm sorry. I have a job. I have a job. And that was already taxing working, because I was working at Great Clips and still doing drag. And that was already that was physically taxing.
Yeah, you were exhausted the last time you worked and then did drag.
I'm not doing that no more. So if they do ask me one, that money got to be right, because most likely it's going to be a weekend. And what I'm not about to give up is my weekends at the salon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, 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 no. It would have to be a weekday.
Now, you said that you were still drag around and you would say no regardless.
I still say no regardless, because again, drag is not my first priority right now. And not only that, how in the hell am I going to get all my shit? Nothing is organized. Everything is in boxes. Everything's in storage. I ain't going to go through all that shit. I'm not going to go through all that. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I don't miss the drama. I really don't miss the drama. Look, honestly, putting drag in the back burner helped a lot. So, shall we? Amy says, do you ever feel off place where you fit nowhere, just an outsider or a loner? Everywhere. Except when I'm home. Everywhere. Everywhere. I always feel like an outsider. I'm not a participant. I'm not very much a participant. I'm a people watcher.
Yeah.
I'm very much a people watcher. So I will sit back and I observe people, because I guess you can call it a force of habit. You know, growing up and shit like that, and being around in any type of environment that dealt with the public, you tend to read people, and I read people real good. And especially, I know when somebody's not having a good day. When they're not having a good day, it shows in very subtle ways until it no longer shows in very subtle ways. Then that's when people start getting belligerent, and that's when people start getting all swollen in the chest. And I don't want to be around that shit, baby. Look, I am almost 50 fucking years old. No, no, no. It ain't like how it used to be.
Let the youngins have it.
Yeah, let them have it. I mean, like, honestly, it's not like, going to the club was not like how it used to be. The gay bars, okay? Going to the gay bars is not like how it used to be, okay? Doing drag shows is not like how it used to be. Hell, socializing is not what it used to be. You got people who are constantly on their fucking phones. They have what I call phone head. You ever had somebody with phone head? They're like, they're always like this. I hate that. It annoys the piss out of me. It annoys the piss out of me, and it annoys me worse because I see it in every freaking teenager, in every not well. Then it in the salon, I don't see it as much in adults.
Oh well, yeah.
But in teenagers, young adults, and kids.
At my job, they come up to the desk and they're just like on their phone having a whole ass conversation.
Yep.
And I'm like,
yeah, hate that shit. Hate that. So if you on your phone, you ain't talking to me. So, and again, the older I'm getting, the more of a mouth I'm having.
ooh, same. I have to try and tone it down at work.
I don't.
Well, I have to. I'm not the boss. They'll
I
be
don't.
like, you know what? We don't like your tone. Get out.
Yeah. I'm quick. And I'm getting quicker the older I'm getting, because I'm starting to have less of a tolerance for bullshit. And this is another reason why I'm kind of taking a step back from drag, because it's like, y'all do too much. A lot of queens do way too much. A lot of queens are very cliquish. They're even more cliquish now than they were back in the day. But baby, I can't. So as far as trying to socialize with anybody, it better be for some dick. We can have small talk, but after that, can we get to the business and get the fuck out? Because honestly, me trying to even look for a relationship is starting to slide to the back burner as well. Me wanting to have a relationship is starting to flee from my brain.
I want you to have your perfect somebody one day.
They ain't gonna be no perfect somebody.
I want someone that's just gonna make you happy one day.
Yeah.
Who's gonna treat you like a queen.
So I can't. Look, the last thing that I want to deal with into my old age is drama. I don't want to deal with it. I want to be surrounded by peace. I want to be surrounded by love. And I want it to be surrounded by routine. I want a routine now. Get up, go to work, go do my shit, come back home, chill. Sit here and enjoy what I've worked hard for. Not constantly being behind a chair or constantly being up in somebody's face or me trying to shake my tits for $1. Like, honestly, my passion for it has fleeting. It's fleeting. It's fleeting quickly. So before I decide to permanently hang it up, I'm going to do a nice little farewell tour and say goodbye. But bitch, once I'm done, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, was that funny? Sada Ann says, I broke my spine and I almost got paralyzed. I fell from a balcony. I laid in the hospital for 5 months. You helped me watching you at night when I couldn't sleep. I cried myself to sleep every night. Thank you, CeeCee. You supported me through hard times.
Aw.
Oh.
How you doing now, though?
I hope you're well.
That's scary.
I mean, looking at the same four walls would drive me absolutely bonkers. Jeez, we haven't even really hit the topic, Ellen, but I think I kind of figured out the topic.
Huh.
I figured out the topic.
What?
Prioritizing your fucking life. Not every hobby is going to keep you paid. Not every hobby is going to keep you paid. If I was a slave to drag, I would probably still be doing it 4 nights a week and accepting $50 to $75 as payment.
I don't think any queen should. I'm so like, I understand when you're first starting out, obviously you got to prove yourself, but like you're the seasoned queen, like, you know, like you and some of the other ones, like Mimi and everybody. I just think that everybody is so much worth more than you guys get.
Yes.
The amount of everything it takes to get ready, from the amount of money you guys spend on your outfits, you know, the stones, everything that you have to do to prepare. I mean, I just think that you guys should be paid so much more.
I agree.
I just, it's horrible.
There's very few places that do that.
I mean, if I owned the club and I had that, I would make sure that people who are really good, they would be getting good money.
I agree. Holly says, I'm feeling pretty down about my job situation right now. I applied to over 70, but I haven't gotten any luck. I'm starting to lose hope, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Any advice you can give me would be a huge help. What job? And think outside the box when it comes to your job, because most people are look, in this day and time, I'm only going to say this in the way that I know it's not going to sound fair, but it is going to sound very truthful. In this day and age, we got to take what we can get, whether it's working as a cashier for McDonald's. Hey, some of those cashiers be making more money than hairstylists.
McDonald's offers a good amount of money.
When I was starting to work for Great Clips, I was making $13 an hour. The McDonald's that was across the same plaza, just across the parking lot, a drive-through cashier was making $16. The fuck? The fuck?
That's why all our young kids, especially the young boys after graduating, they want to leave and go to the warehouse because they're paying like 20, almost 25 an hour. Where the stores are only paying like 15, maybe 16.
In this day and age, this is the most money I've ever made working for somebody. Most money I've ever made. I make $20 an hour. Literally. $20 fucking an hour. Isn't that crazy? And I'm an area manager for a salon. For a salon franchise. Okay? You got to take what the fuck you can get. So if you have, say for example, I can't put me in this example because, okay, I guess I'll just throw myself in this example. Fine. Since, you know, the only person who knows me is me. The amount of skills of what I do have, besides the fact that I can sew, besides the fact that I can cut hair, I can color hair, I can style hair, I can braid hair, I can type 150 words a minute. I am Microsoft Office proficient. I have the certifications for it. I have a bachelor's degree in business administration with a minor in human resources. I have 10 plus years of social media experience. think about the things of what you can do. In this day and age, you have to have a side hustle. In this day and age, if you plan on being anywhere alone, no roommates, you need, I mean, look at apartments nowadays. They're looking for 3 times the income. 3 times the income. 3 times the fucking income.
What?
Like, for real though. You know? And then you got the lower entry level jobs that are paying top fucking dollar. And I bet you 5 to 1, there's more coming. There's more coming. So take what you can get. But even with all of those qualifications, I started as a stylist. And I've been doing hair for 18 years. $13 an hour. 13 fucking dollars an hour. Bullshit. Bullshit. Knowing where we're having to pay at minimum 55% of your paycheck to rent. half of your month's pay already went to rent when it needs to be 30%. Hence why they do 3 times the income. I understand why they're doing it, because they're protecting one, that I'm going to get paid.
Right, I understand that.
That if I rent to you, I'm going to get my money. Unfortunately, this is a requirement that I am able to do legally within the parameters of the law. This is legally what I can do. Hence why I just want to move into a fucking little trailer. A trailer, which, by the way, let's even tout on more of my experiences. I have general contracting experience. I have HVAC experience. I have electrical experience. I have plumbing experience. The fuck? Give me a little trailer. I can maintain that motherfucker myself until I can't anymore because of age. And I would like to at least be able to do that before I become too old, to where I'll never own a home that I'll have to move in with somebody else just to be taken care of. Yes, my mom had that same fear, and so do I. And when her shit came true, that's when everything went to fucking hell. I will not. I refuse. And every day I have a fire lit under my ass right now. Hence why I work so much. Because one, I got to pay down this debt. Because I was not expecting to be this much in debt. Before this bullshit happened with the heat, my credit cards were paid off.
I know.
My car was fine. I was making on-time payments. Everything was being paid. Right on time. Except the car. It was usually because I'm always fighting with them. I get paid 2 times out of the month, and for some odd reason they have me somewhere in between. And I'm just like, you gotta wait. You gotta wait until I'm paid. Because honestly, 1 paycheck covers the car note. 1.
Yeah.
1. The other paycheck covers the rent. What I make for in tips pays everything else. That's that. As long as my bills are paid, the dog is fed, the girl's fed. We're fine. That's why I had to cut out cigarettes too. That had to go. That was getting way more expensive. Anywho, sorry, I'm on a fucking soapbox apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Victor says, thank you for all the years of entertaining us with your lives. Oh, I'm a subscriber and just love watching your lives. I really miss your more often lives, like cooking and makeup ones. My question for you is, how did you learn to cook so many things, and how did you and Heather meet? Okay, so let's start with the cooking, because I'm gonna let you do the meaning part, because I always inflate it. Unless you want me to tell the story.
Go ahead. Tell the
No,
story.
no, I gave you the option before. I don't know why I decided to give you a second one. You are doing it. You are saying the story. I'm not doing it. As a matter of fact, we don't have to do it. Go ahead, y'all. Y'all know how we do this. Y'all know how we do this when we get this question. But anywho, as far as my cooking is concerned, how did I learn to cook so many things? I started doing recipes more often. Just random freaking recipes. And the ones that work so well, I keep. Then I end up doctoring it to the point where it's no longer the original recipe. It's my spin on it.
Yeah,
So,
but did you watch and I know that I'm sure you watched Mom cook. What about your grandma? Did anybody
I put
step
my own
in?
spin in it. I've always put my own spin. Always. Always. Especially, believe it or not, my mother did not teach me how to cook. It was my grandmother. That was my grandma. There are some things that my mom knows how to do that I didn't know how to do, that I know how to do. But the majority of my cooking, which was the basic general baking and cooking, shit like that, that was my grandma.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you, Karen.
What Karen's?
It's about the baster. Yeah. No, that was Bella's story.
Yeah, that's Bella's story.
That was Bella's story. That was how Bella came into play. I swear to God, I feel like we are Mr. and Miss Pac-Man. I swear to God, you just keep gobbling up my fucking circles.
Wow. So in all honesty, because she'll tell you it was Christian Mingo, Farmers, whatever, Almanac, whatever, Swinging Seniors, Plenty of Fish. I was watching her since 2000, almost end of 2017, when she used to do Facebook on a daily. I went to started watching her more regularly, interacting with her on her lives. Bella and I went to when she used to do Hamburger Mary's. We went to Hamburger Mary Chicago, and we just kept coming to her shows. And I told her she had to talk to me. I threatened her.
She did.
I mean, I did.
At Baster Point.
I did. No, I mean, I just kept talking to her, and then Bella and I came over for a visit, and we just kind of clicked. We have we're similar age, and she fell in love with Bella, and then she's like, fuck. She's like, I got to keep this one with me because the child comes with, and it's a package deal.
And then I met the others.
Then she met the boys, and then she was like, well, I like this one. This one's iffy. But I'll take this one for sure. This one I'm going to try, but there's no promises with this one.
It is.
The oldest is a pain in the ass.
It is. He
still
is.
love him.
He is.
He's doing better now.
Oh my God.
But
Finally.
I mean, I don't know. It just, like every friendship, we've had our ups and downs and, sideways and turns, but, we always just seem to talk and work it out. And I kind of I'm a very person that if there's a disagreement, I want to try and get to it ASAP. I don't want it to sit there and mingle, just linger on.
And I'm the complete opposite.
I go into panic mode. And I
don't.
But I understand why I went into panic mode because of everything I've been through.
Yeah.
So that always is I go into panic mode.
That was your trigger. Yeah.
Right. So, but I don't like to let it sit there. I want to fix it and okay, give it a couple of days and I want to talk about this. And then just maybe it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. When my view is completely different. I'm mad. I'm done. Give me a minute. Give me a minute because I need a minute. Hers is 2 days. Mine could be 2 weeks.
Yeah, but we haven't ever had to that.
We never did. So
No, but I mean, I just met her. Like I said, I went to the shows and things like that, and we just kind of clicked.
Yep.
I promise you, she says it's all the online dating sites, and I met her in the back of Maneuvers, and then we had Netflix and chill, and then, you know, she was the turkey baster mom, and then here came Bella, but, you know.
Yeah, and then the other two boys just came in the mail.
Yeah, the stork brought them.
Quite dependable, them fuckers are.
I know. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Lord have mercy.
You
So,
see?
but yeah, cooking. And when I'm in the mood to cook,
Oh,
oh baby, it is on.
I've never had anything that does not turn out good when you cook it.
When
Like,
I'm-
even your dessert. Like,
When I'm not in the mood, I still cook good. But bitch, when I'm in that mood,
oh yeah.
that's a 5-course meal that I make.
We're always just like, oh, this is good.
Child, lately it's been sandwiches.
Look, the boys, when we were out in Joliet, anytime you made the rice, my boy, that would be gone by the next day.
Yep. I'm surprised the potato salad is still here. Like, I'm shocked. Shocked.
Mine went.
What?
I said, mine went. The one I took home.
You didn't take enough with you because,
Well, I would have been sitting there too, because after a while I can't.
yeah, this is why it's like a once or twice a year thing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sharon says, I just want to say that I love you and Heather very much. How are you doing since your mom's passing? I'm okay. I'm okay. I have my moments still where it's like I still think. And it's like, you know, there are some certain situations where I'm either dealing with and sometimes I just want to, believe it or not, I kind of want to tell her about my day sometimes.
But you still should, though. You need to like let that out, and even if it's on a drive home, fuck it. Nowadays, ain't no one gonna know who you're talking to.
I do that anyway.
Okay,
It's not the same.
I know it's not.
It's
It's
not-
never gonna be the same.
No,
but
and I need to come to terms with that, and that's
it's hard.
It's me. Give me a minute on that one, because even though my mother and I have quite a tumultuous relationship,
Still your mom.
it's still my mom. Number one. Number two, before all of this bullshit, before the dementia started kicking in, we were fine. We were fine.
She loved the hell out of you. You were her mini me. I swear to God, you were.
You know, I miss her barging in here. I never thought I'd say that. I never thought I would say that. I miss her barging in at the most inopportune times.
Yeah.
Because I'm expecting it now.
I miss like being here and then hearing her Coco, or yelling at the fucking TV with Law and Order.
Yeah.
Or get him! What
Yeah.
the fuck's wrong with him? You'd be like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, I'm just watching this show.
Or her, yep, all that. Or you can tell that she's cooking
Oh yeah.
when you smell it over here.
And Lucy starts wanting to go over there and not come back.
Well, Lucy never had a problem with that. The doors were always open.
Yeah, but I mean, Lucy likes when she's cooking. Lucy likes to stay glued over there.
Yeah. So there's only 2 apartments in this building. So right below us is an antique store. Okay. It's technically a commercial storefront. And then above are the 2 apartments. That was one big apartment, but was doctored into 2 for some fucking weird reason. But anywho, because my mother's apartment layout is weird. It's so weird. But anywho, I digress. Bitch, there was just the back door for her, the only door for her. And we would just leave it open. Just leave it open just so that way the dog can go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Because to her, just being here and not being over there was more torture for her than it was for me. This is torture for her.
Yeah.
Her being over here, her hearing her sometimes when she was moving out, you know, and not being able to go over there and see her and spend time with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it hurts her more than it does me right now.
Yeah.
I've said my goodbyes my own way.
Lucy can't.
She doesn't even know.
Hi, pretty.
You know, I think they do have an idea of what life and death really means. But to them, the absence of that person is technically a death
Mm-hmm.
to an animal. An animal's not going to know the difference between somebody that just walked out of our lives because we broke up in a relationship versus someone who has been here and then dies.
I miss how she'd have all the cookies, and then she called Lucy over, and she'd be like, Lucy,
Yep.
here. She'd be like, here is broken enough. And then she'd be like, shh.
So yeah, I miss my mom. I really do. How am I doing? I'm okay. I'm okay. But when I'm deep in thought of her, I end up snapping myself out of it because it's just like all the good times and then what led up to this follows. And I'm just like, I gotta stop at some point. I gotta stop. So yeah. So when she wasn't in the video, she was in her house. But she lived here for a time. So she's been with Lucy day one.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel for her more than me. That's why I kind of feel for Bella a little bit more than me. Because Bella talks a big fucking game too.
Mm-hmm.
She's indifferent. She makes it feels like she's indifferent. But deep down inside, I know her passing has hurt her. Yeah. Colleen says, unrelated, but are you really coming to my birthday? Bring Heather. On the 14th, we got free comedy. And the 16th is Hip Hop Anonymous.
Of when? Where?
This month.
Oh.
Yeah.
You would have.
Colleen and our almost birthday sisters.
Well, I have to work. I would have had to request that off like months ago. You would have had to tell C like last month.
Yeah. And I only found out last month.
You didn't tell me.
Yeah, but it was like end of last month.
Oh.
It was like literally end.
Oh yeah. She's
Asset.
already got those schedules made.
Yeah. Jennifer says, I'm in a new relationship. It's a friends with benefits situation. He usually texts me throughout the day. I haven't heard from him in almost 2 days. I sent him 2 messages yesterday. Should I message him today? It's a friends with benefits situation. Pick up where you left off. You're doing this because you miss either the routine or you're starting to catch feelings. Be careful now. If that's what you want to be, that changes everything. A friends with benefits situation that becomes a relationship is weird.
I would think so.
It gets weird because you're used to that person fucking you and then leaving. Right? And then now you want to see more of them. When you start seeing more of them, you start disliking some things that they do.
Well, yeah, because you didn't pay attention before.
Yeah, you weren't paying attention to it before. So now it's just like, okay, you ghosted me for a couple days. That's how it starts. That's how it usually fucking starts. Or when they move in with you, that's even worse. That's even worse because now you live with them. So now, on top of the things that you already don't like about this person, now you're living with them. Now you find even more shit.
Wait, did you have something like that before?
Tom.
Really?
Oh my God. Tom. But it lasted the longest. It lasted the longest, and it wasn't because of the sex. Because, baby,
You said,
never in my confession time. This is gonna make me seem like a dumbass, but I have never in my life had anybody who was fucking me fall asleep on me. I had never sucked anybody's dick and fall asleep on me. Every time.
Every time?
Every time. Like, not come and then fall asleep. Like, be in the middle of it.
How are you? How? How you in the middle of that? And you gotta be bored as hell then, or is this that bad? Those are the only 2 times I'd be like, all right, I can't take it anymore or something.
Hence why I stopped. Hence why I stopped. Hence why I asked for an open relationship. Hence why, yeah. Because I was like, wait a minute. I can't be faithful if I don't have sex. I'm sorry. You have to give me some sex. Now, in those times, I was fine with once a week. Me, now, I wanted every single second of every single fucking day that I'm not working.
You know,
I'd rather be fucking dollars deep in dick.
Do you know who you just sounded like?
Uh-huh.
No, when you said that, like you need to have the sex, right? When you were talking about with him,
Yes.
you sound like Jen right there when she had a relationship with Raymond.
Yeah.
When she was like, because I was like, when she was
Ew, thanks. You compare me to your sister.
Well, because that's how it reminded me of, because she was like that with Ray, and Ray fucking worshipped her to the ground. But
What if she watches me?
you blocked her.
Oh, that's right.
Unless she switched, she claims she don't have Facebook no more, but who knows? But and then she was fooling around with Rob, and she's like, I gotta have dick. She's like, I'm sorry. She's like, Heather, there's nothing I've tried. She's like, well, with him, he was diabetic, and so he would have had, he was, since he was a kid.
What does that have to do with
Well, because
sex?
she said somehow it affected him.
Performance-wise?
Well, she said, I guess he had
Problems getting it up.
Yes, that part too. And then she said she tried everything, and he wouldn't go and like get like
Baby, if he said
the
yes,
pump or something like that.
if he said yes, motherfucker, I would grab a rubber band and 2 popsicle sticks. The fuck? I'm gonna make it hard. He says yes. He didn't fall asleep on you. Bitch, when I tell you that fucked with me in such a way.
That's horrible.
That fucks with me in such a way. It's just like saying, bitch, do I bore you?
That's how I was.
Do I bore? Did I bore you? Did this pussy bore you? Oh my God. Oh baby, after that I was like, because it wasn't like that the first time. It was not like that, bitch. That motherfucker was no small fry. So, oh, it was lovely. The first time.
She's like, the first time.
The first time. It's never as good as that. So, yep, that's exactly how I felt. He's laughing. Because, bitch, the first time I laughed my fucking ass off. I was crying because, bitch, I felt hurt.
I would be too.
I was hurt. I was like, bitch, that fucked with my ego. Okay. All right now. All right. Next. I need some more dick. By the bucketful. If there was a way to quantify dicks.
Oh, yeah, you would.
I think there would be infinity. That's fine. If it's infinity times 1 dick, great. Even better. Who in the fuck won't do that? You know, probably the older I get, the less I'll probably want it. So I'm probably going to just enjoy it. I just don't
picture that. I feel like you're going to be well into like your 70s and still wanting the dick.
Hopefully I still look like this. Because, bitch, hopefully I still look like this. Because if I don't, bitch, you might see me on GoFundMe asking for plastic surgery.
Hell.
You might have me see, bitch.
But then again, I think you'd still find a way to be flirtatious and still do your makeup and everything.
Well, yeah.
To get the dick.
Well, yeah, I chose to have tits.
Right. But
so now I ain't got no choice.
But I'm saying, like, even an old person.
Well, baby, I can't just grow into being an old man. You know that's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. You meant something more hallmarky, but I was trying to give you the real shit. The real shit is, bitch, I got titties.
I'm aware you have titties.
I got titties. So
She's like, I got titties.
I got to wear makeup, baby. It's not, it ain't gonna look right if I'm just an old man with titties.
Oh, imagine the look on the confusion of the nurses' face. Well, they're like, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that for
I
me.
think this is
Why do you
different.
think a bitch wear wigs every day? Why do you think a bitch wears a wig every motherfucking day, even sometimes on my day off? Yes, Lord.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Not all the time, but it's always something done with it, right? It's either in a head wrap.
Yeah, because before you transitioned, before you got your boobs and you just started, you didn't give no shits.
I didn't give no shits.
You were like, she'd go over to the store in her pajamas if she
In
felt
my
like
fucking
it.
pajamas with a 5 o'clock fucking shadow and absolutely no fucking eyebrows. Absolutely. But I didn't have titties.
Right.
I didn't have titties.
That was PT.
Yeah.
Pre-titties.
Post titties? Oh no, ma'am. I have to think about the future. I have to think about the future, honey. This is an investment. This is an investment. And you came pre-installed with that.
I know.
You know? I have, I'll never live a woman's life. Ever.
So I don't feel
A
bad.
biological woman's life.
You don't know
I
that.
don't. But however,
So be grateful.
I am. I promise you I am. Standing
Look
to
at the
pee.
shit we have to do.
Standing to pee is lovely. I'm just saying.
I envy you guys.
Especially since I have aim.
Look, I envy men. You can just whip it out anywhere and pee.
That's
You
it.
gotta just unzip and whip.
Yep.
Us girls have 5 million things. We
Yeah.
struggle.
Me doing that type of drag? Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Baby, look, I'm one of those trans women that understands this is who I am biologically. Biologically, this is me. And if I'm not getting the snip snip at all, yes, that's going to be forever the reality. I know for a fact I'm not a woman. I know for a fact that I'm not. But I am very feminine.
I would say you might not be biologically a woman, but you're feminine. You are more woman than anyone. You're very much a woman.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm very womanly.
Yes, because your fashion sense, your clothes, you're like the ideal, like, mother.
Yep. I try. And even on my days off, I try.
Your hat's out, like everything's color. You're like that woman you would see from like the 50s. They had the hat to match, the gloves, the purse.
Oh yeah.
With a nice little rouge, and that was the model woman.
And sometimes the makeup would match too.
Right, that was the model woman. That's
me.
you.
That's me.
You're like the mom every little girl wanted.
I'm the epitome of femininity. Let's just put it that way. But I also understand my duality. My duality is that I'm also masculine at times. At times. I'm quite a dude. I'm quite a dude.
Sometimes.
Exactly. I love that about me. I love being a man with titties. Honestly.
You're like, I like being a man with titties.
I like being a man with titties. That's fine. You know? I like being me. I really do. I really do. I'm thankful for this. Super, super thankful for this because this is how I envision myself. Not completely done. I would like to have that fucking BBL and that fucking tummy tuck. It's just not meant for me right now. It's just not meant for me. If it does come back into play, hopefully it's before I start collecting Social Security. Hopefully. And I'll be able to go up on a beach wearing a fucking 2-piece bikini. Until then, it's going to be 1 pieces for the rest of my life, bitch. And it better have some flounce on them sides. Because right now, I'm shaped like the capital letter T. That is me, bitch. There is no hourglasses here. It's just straight minutes.
I mean, your good look could have gave you a little bit of a curve.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was gonna make you like somewhat feminine.
Yeah. I'm just
Rude.
a visual representation of what duality really fucking means. From in my eyes. I'm both. God damn it. I'm never going to not ever be anything otherwise. This is my truth. Bitch, this is my truth. And I'm well aware. But there are some people who have different views of themselves. And that's fine. This is just mine. I don't fit anybody's norm. Jamie says, I don't really get along with this particular uncle. He's very rude towards me, always worried about money. He moved to Ocala, Florida, due to Illinois taxes. Bitch, I felt that. Leaving his grandkids and his family, brothers and sisters, etc., he disrespected my home and felt he was right. Well, he had a heart attack on Thursday, surgery tomorrow. I said to my dad, well, he needs to stop stressing. Was I wrong for what I said? No. And yes. No, because that's the way you felt. Yes, because stress can kill you. Stress can kill you.
Yeah.
My mother's passing is a perfect example. That's a woman who stressed over nothing, over something trivial, over something that really even didn't even need a second thought. Something that just required a quick solution. But, dramatics. When people have that type of fucking animosity just for their own fucking things that just bother them, it's gonna kill you. Eventually it's gonna kill you. Because you're never positive. Always in that negative headspace. I can't be me. Can't be me. Can't be me. I would fucking die. That is a charging port.
Oh. Okay.
I just realized that.
Well, I was like, why are you holding it up and looking confused?
Because 2 questions came to mind. When I bought this, I'd never seen that. Number 1. Okay. Number 2, if I put this motherfucker on this side, will it also charge my iPad?
Okay.
Am I dumb?
Wait. No, but wait. Let's go back to the first one. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
But you said, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Because you said you had questions that came to mind.
I did.
So was the question is, did you not see it when you bought it?
Correct.
Okay, so that's your question yourself.
That was part 1.
Okay, it wasn't a statement.
It wasn't a statement.
Okay, because like when you first said it sounded like a statement, not a question.
Was it because of the tone of my voice?
I think so. It wasn't questioning enough.
Can I see you back here, please? You got to be on the same script with me, ma'am.
But you got me confused. I'm like, wait, so was she like stating a fact? Or was she like questioning, but not like in a questioning voice?
Both,
Voice.
bitch, both of them.
You
Both.
can't confuse me like that.
I'm sorry.
I need if you're gonna question it, I need you to have that questioning voice.
Okay, I'm sorry. When I bought this, I didn't realize that this actually came there. Was that better? Was that better?
Well, a little bit, but I feel like
It was
you're
being
just
sarcastic.
saying. I feel that, and I feel like you're saying that you just didn't pay attention.
Correct.
That's not what a question. That's a statement.
Fine. Interpret it how you will. I know what I said.
Ew, why do
I know what I said.
why do I sound like
That's a you thing. Pocket Swap says, how have you been? Do you have heat yet? I mean, yeah, if you count ComEd.
I'm cold. Sorry.
You know what? Fucking. She needs a refill. I am texting Bella.
No.
Yes.
This is good.
There's nothing in there. Mm-mm. Not that it matters now. Has anything more happened with the basement? No, we moved out of it. We're out of it. The only thing that's really down there is just my holiday decorations. I did have a toolbox that had Hot Tools in there as well, and that's gone. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
My curling irons and shit, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Why do you gotta be so aggressive?
Because you were aggressive the first time.
Yeah. Fuck it.
What did she just say?
She said, clock it.
She said, pop it.
Pockets mom continues to say, this past week I was with my daughter. Well, she put her 17-year-old cat to sleep. It was her world. It was the hardest thing to watch her go through. I questioned, did you ever go through anything like that? 8 times. And each one was unique. Each one was unique. It's not like something that gets easier with time. It gets worse. It really does. Because it's a different love that you have for each animal.
Oh, yeah.
It's never like the first time. It's different. The feelings that I have for Lucy are completely different from what I had for Nakia and Mabel. Because more so Nakia, I had her on her 4th week of life.
Yeah, so she was a baby. I remember your mom showed me a picture.
She was a baby.
And she was tiny. You have her up here like this.
Yeah, like a newborn puppy.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
Newborn puppy. Mabel was a rescue. Yeah. Mabel was a rescue. It was the funniest thing ever. Mabel, bitch. When I tell Mabel, okay, so you see her. Okay, so right up here, that's Lucy. Right above her is Nakia. Unfortunately, she's out of the frame. But if I move it up, there we go. Okay, so the one up there, that's a brown boxer. These were paintings I've made. And then middle one's Lucy and the bottom one's Mabel. So Mabel. Miss Mabel. When I tell you, she didn't want to go to anybody when we got her. Because we got her from somebody in Hammond. So a rescue. That bitch jumped out of her arms, out of my mother's arms, and tried to run away.
I think your mom told me this story.
Mm-hmm. She tried to run away. So all of what you saw was this long-bodied, big ear flapping, just mouth just flapping in the freaking wind as she's hopping away from them. And I was just like, oh, she's a runner. She's a track star. She's a runner. She's a track star.
She don't run with them.
That was her.
Oh.
Yeah. Then she got a taste of Nakia. And they were instant friends. Instant friends. They played with each other. Mabel was the lazy bitch. And Nakia was the hyper, because she's a boxer. Hyper. For some odd reason, they were a match made in heaven. A lesbian couple. They were a little lesbian couple. That they were, bitch. They were them old school Southern lesbians. That's who they were, bitch. They were Baptist. Okay? They were Baptist. They were Baptist. They were very professional. Very professional. In social settings, bitch, because I'll never see them when I'm not here. So I don't know how they are with each other, and they must have unbridled love. But bitch. When Mabel died, Nakia followed.
Yeah, it was. It was a short time frame, wasn't it?
A year.
Oh,
It was a year. It was a year. That broke my heart. That was the hardest one ever. I can just imagine Lucy now.
I couldn't. I hate death, especially with an animal.
It's fucked up.
I don't want to lose them more. I'm already trying to mentally prepare for Shadow
We never do.
because I know it's coming.
Yeah. So give it time. That's all I can say. And get another animal. Get another one. It helps. I know it seems like a selfish cycle sometimes, but that companionship.
I want a Chihuahua.
We already have Rosa.
No, I want a cute Chihuahua. Like I don't want like a.
Rosa, she didn't mean that.
I don't not cute as in looks. I meant like a nice little sweet Chihuahua. I don't want one. Right? It might beat me if I
Rosa,
walk
I'm sorry.
past the
She's probably
couch.
gonna laugh. She's probably gonna be mad at me. She's probably gonna be mad at me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Look,
to, I didn't mean to
Rosa-
compare you to a chihuahua. But bitch, you are fiery.
She is.
She is fiery like a chihuahua. Oh, I love Rosa so fucking much, but man, is she fiery. I love her. I love her for that. Baby, she's awesome. He did good with her.
I know he did.
He did good with
They're
her.
high school sweethearts.
Yeah. I love that for them. That is a match.
Yeah, they've been through up and downs, and I'm very proud of him for still.
Yeah.
They're good.
She's trying to figure out her life's choice. Lucy, can you please go lay down? There you
She's
go.
trying. Leave her
She's
be.
trying.
She old bitch. Give her time.
Ew. Elizabeth says, how do you let clothes go? I have so much, it's kind of overwhelming. Bitch, when you wear it and you look at yourself in the mirror, but really look at yourself in the mirror. If it's not flattering, it gotta go. It has to flatter you. I'm sorry. I say this of everybody, man, woman, child, etc. You better look in that mirror. Come on. You know what you like. I get it. You know what you like. But universally.
Honestly, I don't care what nobody else thinks.
Which
As long
is
as
great.
I'm comfy.
Which is great. I love that.
Well, except for you and the kids. Those are the only people that I actually care about opinions.
Yeah. But it's like, girl. Yeah, whatever makes you happy. You know what I mean? Whatever makes you happy. Me personally, well, baby, I gotta be done.
You hate if it's something that you really, 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 really like. You hate as hell to get rid of that.
What?
An outfit.
Yeah.
Because I've seen you hold on to outfits. You're like, but you know,
Years.
even a drag outfit you've held on to.
Years. And it's not like I haven't tried to sell it. It's just nobody else wants it. Nobody else wants it. Which is okay. I guess I have a unique style. That's fine. That's fine. But bitch, my pageantry shit goes like fucking hotcakes.
Oh, I believe that.
My pageant stuff goes like hotcakes.
Well, yeah, because that's top.
That's my top shit that I've made. Like, there's other shit I didn't really give a fuck. I used hot glue. I've used lots of things just to create a look that I know I'm probably not going to wear again. But
was that time we were at Mary's and we had to hot glue something too?
yeah, that was because I wasn't going to wear it again. Did I wear it again? No. No.
I'm like, you're gonna get hurt. You're like, just hot glue it.
Just hot glue the fucking shit. I don't care about the second-degree burns. It's fine.
That was crazy shit.
It's fine. But I let it go eventually. You got to look in the mirror and be like, does this look flattering to me? Is this how, if I'm going to go out in public, is this how I really want to look? If you really cared about that sort of thing. If you cared about that sort of thing. I'm a single bitch. Okay? I'm a single bitch who is still very sexually active. I care about how I look. I do. A lot. Almost to an undesirable amount.
Yeah.
But when I ain't here to impress nobody, I don't give a good goddamn. I will look. I almost went to the dollar store and fucking in underwear.
I remember that.
In underwear.
She's like, I'll be right back. I'm like, but
And I went. And
I'm like-
bitch, I forgot that they were boxer shorts.
I was like, aren't you gonna change?
Is that when I had tits? No.
No. That was
No.
before titties.
Oh yeah. Because post titty,
Oh, you couldn't.
I can't. Bitch, if I gotta go out somewhere, I at least need I at least need an eyebrow or two. Bitch, pre titties? Didn't give a fuck. Let's go.
That was fun.
Joshua says, wanted to give you guys an update on the guy I told you about. We have decided to take a break because he wanted me to give him $150 to come see me because he just lost his job. But I have a question. I still have feelings for him. What should I do? You want to fall for a scammer? This is the one that you've been talking to online. Where you wanted to actually meet because y'all were states away from each other. Mick squeeze me, bitch.
You gotta be paying for him to come see you.
No, baby. I mean, what would have been honestly fair is for y'all to meet each other halfway.
Yeah.
That would have been fair. At most, if I'm gonna meet you somewhere, I'll meet you halfway.
Or like mutual plan everything.
Yeah, mutually. Like, we're not gonna meet at my house, or I'm not picking you up from a fucking airport. You know? You're not coming to my house, and I'm not meeting you at no fucking airport. Let's go out somewhere. We're going out somewhere before you come here. I need a minute. Because people say all of the right shit sometimes online.
Oh yeah.
That when you finally do meet them in person, it's when the other shoe falls. And it's like, and it doesn't happen all the time, but bitch, it happens enough to know.
Oh yeah.
It happens enough. And it's just like, nah, I'm good. We ain't got to meet this badly.
I might be mad.
Yeah, you better let go of them feelings real quick. You better let go of that. Look, you catch feelings when you have been around him physically long enough to even know that that's something that you kind of want to do. You don't do that with somebody that you met online. You don't do that because they could say some really, really enticing shit. Sounds real enticing. At first, you're just like, you're not really interested in that. Because it was just, we're just talking. It's not like it's anything serious, right? Then it starts getting serious when he starts divulging personal fucking information like, I just lost my job. Okay. What the fuck does that got to do with me?
Right.
I don't mean to sound rude, but baby, what the fuck does that have to do with me? You don't live with me.
Like, sorry to hear that.
You don't live with me, baby. You have your own bills to pay. How are you going to do it now that you ain't got no job? And more so, you just lost your job. You just lost your job. You mean to tell me that because of also finances, we can't meet or it's going to be delayed?
Right.
Then I guess it's not going to happen, is it? I guess it's just not going to happen, and I'm okay with just talking to you online, and I won't put any more stock into it. But it's like, we're not going to make that step to meet? No, baby. No, baby. No, baby. That's a scammer. That's one of them good old-fashioned scammers. That's a good old-fashioned. You found yourself a good old-fashioned gay. You found yourself that one. Ooh, they are some scammers. They are some scammers. Because they need somebody to pay their fucking bills.
I mean, I don't care.
Gotta have a side hustle, apparently.
Shouldn't scam people.
Kelly says, I know you and Audrina aren't friends, but did she call you to say sorry about your mom? No.
Y'all are just so tunnel focused on her past.
It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. But however, it's like, no. Plus, I blocked them. I blocked them. I don't do that. Bitch, if I block you, it's a reason. It's a reason. It's a reason. I let a lot of shit slide. When I block you, you've hit my penultimate. Whether I was in the wrong or I was in the right. That's going to be my exit. That's my exit is delete. Block. Things were said. Things were done. Not if I know that there's any way to repair it. I'll just cut my losses. We're done. Penny says, well, I did it. Mountain Man helped me streak my hair.
Didn't you tell her no? The last time, and please have Mountain Man bring her?
I'm not going to show you a picture of me, but let's just say I stay home a lot. Well, I put the cap on my head and he had to pull my hair through those holes. It was the worst pain I've ever went through, so now my hair is off limits. I have colorful hair. The whole point of this is let a professional do the hair.
Penny, but...
Hold on. Because, I'm tired of turning my head to the camera and be like, girl. Now it's rusted. Girl. Didn't I told you 3 times to make an appointment with me, and I got you. He used hair bleach. Oh, that's an expensive. That's an expensive thing to do now. It's expensive, girl.
Hey, girl, you gotta listen.
It's not like you're working for me, so you're subject to whatever the realm of Supercuts provides. Because if you were with me, and I was self-employed hairstylist, different pricing. To do all of that, I would say you would need about 4 deep conditionings in 1 year. 4 in 1 year. So that's every quarter you have to have a deep conditioning. Depending on the severity of that damage. If that damage is what I'm thinking, it's going to be every single month of deep conditioning. Every single month. That's every 4 weeks. Not to mention all the trims.
How much?
Multiple.
Just for deep conditioning.
How much is just for a deep conditioning? It's $30
every month.
That is Supercuts price. Mine $400.
For deep conditioning?
$400.
Or that 400 include multi?
That's including half a year's worth of treatments. That's a half a year's worth of treatments. $400.
Okay, so if it were you, what would your charge be if it was 1 deep conditioning?
No.
You wouldn't do it.
No, I don't do it a la carte, baby. Because in order for you to start a treatment, you're trying to repair and get your hair back to its correct pH level. Okay? And not only that, to its correct porosity, to its correct density, to all of that shit, to where it should be almost to the point of virgin. Okay? Because virgin hair has no damage. And for me to try to get it based upon somebody who's color treated, that's already an impossibility. It's going to take longer. just to even get close to it. Because you'll never get close to virgin quality ever again. Ever again. If your hair was completely untouched by chemicals, it's fine. It's undamaged hair, except the usual damage from, pulling and breakage from split ends and not having enough haircuts, that type of shit. We're talking about color treated hair. That's a longer process, and that's something that someone needs to be taking an investment in, because it's something that has to be done like clockwork.
Oh, that's what you did for Rosa. That's what you made her do to get her hair back to normal.
Like clockwork.
That
This
stuff she had to
frequency
use, that's
at
right.
this time, use these products at this time.
I remember
If I'm doing your treatments, trust me, you're paying for not only the products I use, you're paying also for my knowledge. And I know how long it's going to take to get there because I fucked up enough heads to know. I fucked up enough heads to know. Lots of mannequins, including myself. So please take my expertise into account. So therefore, it's a subscription when it comes to a treatment. It is a subscription. It is not a one-time thing. There are no such thing as one-time reparatives. This takes time. And the last thing of what this is what a lot of people do. They'll get a treatment. They feel that they don't see any of the results that they're looking for, and then they go shop around somewhere else because they're looking for a quick fix. Hence why I charge what I would charge. $400 for half a year's worth of treatments. You still have to pay me another $400 for the rest of the year. Yes, because I'm giving you my products. I'm giving you the time, the frequency, and the know-how. Bitch, yes. How do you feel about hot oil treatments? It depends. And honestly depends on the dryness of the hair. Because I can do the same thing with a good hair oil and a blow dryer. I could do the same thing. That's not really a treatment, is it? Because you have to use some form of exothermic anything. So we're using exothermic heat. Yeah, that only just helps the appearance. It doesn't do anything about internally. Yeah, so it's an investment. And once you start on something that's a reparative thing, you kind of want to stick with it just so that way you could see after 6 months, is it working? Does it work? Do I notice a difference from the first time that I pictured myself starting up on these treatments till now? Who is going to want to do all of that time and thought and go up into that shit? That's why I have a subscription service. Don't worry about all of that. Let me get you there. You have to be patient, just like how people have to be patient going from anything like this shade of color to a platinum blonde requires the same amount of investment. I'm just a little bit cheaper. That's it. Come and get your hair did. Get a professional. Get one that would think about treatments as far as a subscription service, because honestly, that's how it should be. So if she likes, it all depends on that degree of dryness for hot oil. Will it work? Sure. It only, like I said, it only helps the appearance. You keep doing it over and over and over again, apparently, you're going to alter something because you're constantly using heat. So I get you. Mountain Man won't bring me to see you. Well, it is a drive, sweetheart. It is a drive. I mean, you're coming from a very long way. I kind of wouldn't blame him. I don't blame him. And I mean, that's a long time traveling to me. That's like what? Well over 4 hours. At least that, to my knowledge, right? So it's like just vet a local hairstylist that will do that. You know? I could probably give you a contact. Send me your city and state. I might know someone around there. I might. I doubt it though. But at least I could try to be of some help. I mean, where's Penny from?
Indianapolis, I believe.
Indiana. Yeah, 4 hour fucking drive. That's a 4.5 hour drive. 3.5 actually when you're just going to Chicago, but coming back, that's a minute. You're dealing with time change. I'm not only in a different state, I'm also in a different time zone than you. Yeah. Maybe, I mean, if you wanted to make it a weekend trip, I mean, he would have to see value out of it. Honestly, and I don't care how good I am, sometimes it's just not doable. It's just not doable, and that's okay. Indianapolis, I know a couple of stylists that'll help you out. I know a couple in Indianapolis. I'll send you their contacts. I got you. I trust them. I trust them. If I trust somebody, you're in good hands. Because some of these people that I know are almost Instagram worthy.
Really?
Some of them I know are on Instagram and have quite a ton of followers. But their work speaks for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like they bought that shit. That's organic following. That's purely organic. They know what they're doing. Just like, honestly, it's even an inconvenience for Heather sometimes to get her hair done for me. For both of our schedules. You know?
Well,
but
I just wait patiently.
She's my first appointment tomorrow. I'm sorry.
What?
I'd rather do your hair at the salon.
It's okay.
It's way easier, and I have tools. I have space.
I'm not complaining.
Space. You know what I mean?
I've never complained. I mean,
I know, but
I've always said if you can do it, if you can do it. If we have to wait, we have to wait.
Yeah, right. But I'm glad that that I'm making it work this way, because like before me having like all of these hours at the salon, I was doing their hair here. You know, because it was convenient. I didn't work as much. Which I'm always at work. I don't have a day off until probably in another 2 weeks. 3 weeks.
Speaking of hair, what is the one color that you went through the years, like with your own hair, that was your favorite? Or even
The silver.
Really?
The silver.
I like the rose gold. That was cool. I mean, the silver was cool too, but I like the rose gold than the silver.
Oh, it was easier to go rose gold after that because it was no pigment. So I was like almost platinum blonde, but it was silvery. It was gorgeous. Oh, it was gorgeous. But man, my hair was short.
Yeah.
My hair was shorter, like half this length. And I was able to make it work because it was short. Long hair? Ooh. I'd probably end up this length and would never be able to grow it because of the constant bleaching and maintenance.
See, I always liked your rose gold, then your silver, then the time where you and Bella's hairs were almost the same. It was like when she had her
Purple?
purple, yeah. And then one
Yeah,
of your
because
very
mine was
last
galaxy
colors.
colored. Mine was galaxy colored.
Yeah.
That was, I had purple, green, blue, all at the same time. It was very galaxy hair. I think that was the last color Audrina did for me.
I think.
Yeah, that was the last color. That was expensive. And you know what? Audrina's well within her rights to charge me what she charges me, bitch. Because let me tell you something. That bitch knows how to color some hair. She taught me a thing or two. She taught me a thing or two. I wouldn't know what I know in color if it had not been for Audrina.
I mean, that's true.
Everything of what she taught me upped my game so good. I'm fantastic with color now.
I mean, Drina was always very good at styling and coloring.
I learned
no doubt.
balayage from her. I've learned how to do a foliage because of her. I learned how to hand paint because of her. Fuck yeah. That bitch gets all the flowers.
Drina was always very talented.
If you ever come to Chicago first, please go to Audrina.
Oh,
Don't come to me yet. Don't come to me. I'm never that good. I'm not that good yet. I'm not that good yet. But oh, bitch.
Jesus. Yeah.
That bitch knows. She knows her color lines. She knows formulas.
Mm-hmm.
That's a colorist that you have to invest in. That's a colorist that you need to invest in. The knowledge that she knows with different color lines. And I'm sitting here now, even to this day, it still feels like Swahili. I know one color line, and it's because I only work for it. I know Paul Mitchell color like the back of my hand now. But it's an easy system. It's an easy system. Levels 1 through 10. If it's neutral base, it's N. If it's ashy, it's A. If it's a warm brown, it's an RB. If it's a cool brown, it's an NB. You want a gold tone G. You want a red tone R. It's an easy system, baby. It's an easy system. Them fucking 10:3/1. The fuck?
Oh, they do a math.
That bitch, don't that sound like it? It sound like math. But I don't know how Audrina gets it.
Well, Drina was smart. She just
Audrina, right, but I can't read numbers. I have to read bases. I have to read base color. I'm that type of color thinker. I need to see color base because then I know how to mix from there. This one can look at numbers and decipher whether that's the right shade or whether it's too blue or too yellow or something like that. Bitch, if you ever wanted to get a great hair color experience, please see her.
yeah, Drina, she got skills.
Please see her. And that's another thing that I loved about that bitch. When she tells you no, there's a reason. And that bitch is not afraid to say no. She is not afraid to say no. If you come in there with the blackest black of hair that you've used blue black as a box color for 10 years, and you go to any other colorist and say, I want to be platinum blonde, and they sit you down in that chair, Audrina's the first to say, You want what? You're not going to get it today. You may not get it at all, depending on what you used. And we'll do a patch test and a strand test. That bitch, yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She's always been real with her clients. She'll say what can be done today versus what you think you want done.
Mm-hmm.
And the clientele that she has knows that reality.
But one thing I did like was even when Bella was getting her hair, all the fantasy stuff before you took over. Um, even if you were like close with Audrina, she still didn't like tell you. Yeah, but she didn't lie. Like
Yeah.
or she didn't lie about anything. Like with Bella's, Bella wanted one color, and she's like, "You're not gonna get there with that one.
Yeah.
We'll have to do like this first,
Right.
and it's gonna take this long of hours." She didn't bullshit you.
Yeah. The only difference between that she was with us versus everybody else was price.
Well, yeah.
That was it. That was it. If you were in good with Audrina, like you were technically like her friend, you have to be a friend of Audrina in order to get pricing like that.
Yeah.
Because baby,
Let's make sure I was
she knows
extra to tip
her
her
worth. Audrina knows her worth, and I live.
Because she would be like, "Oh, don't worry about it." I'm like, "No, because if I'm gonna come see you, you're worth it. I'm going to make sure you're tipped."
Yep.
That's bullshit. I would never just come like, "Yeah, do this for this price, and I'm not gonna give you nothing." No.
Yeah. Because she does not do anything for free.
Oh no.
She will not do it for free. There's a price. You're paying for her knowledge. You're paying for her time. That's of anybody. I love that about her. Love that about her. Love that about her. Bitch, you about your coin. I respect that. Just give me a break.
Yeah.
just give me a little bit of a break because you're pricey. But worth every penny. Worth every penny. You'll never be disappointed. Not when it comes to color. And I've referred people to Audrina and still are her clients to this day. Lila Starr is Audrina's. And does a job on her fucking hair. Oh, it's chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say that about a lot of stylists. That bitch knows her shit.
There she does.
I aspire to be like that one day. I aspire to be like, I have to do enough color in order for me to be that way. I don't do enough color, and I don't
she got
do
a lot
enough
of certificates or something too, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't do those types of styles.
Oh, yeah.
My demographic is different. Fortunately, I work for Supercuts. You know, technically, Audrina works for herself.
True.
Technically.
But I mean, she had to work her way up, didn't she?
Well, of course, but technically, she works for herself. Maybe she handles her schedule.
Right, but when she first started, didn't like the pictures like from before I met you, like you had pictures with her on there. Was she working for a salon, or did she always do like booth rent or whatever it was?
I don't know.
I was wondering.
I don't know, and I don't remember even approaching that. Because at that point of our friendship, I wasn't into cosmetology like that.
Oh, okay.
I was into the fashion of the hair, but not to that depth of cosmetology, even though that I had a knowledge of it. That wasn't really the topic of our conversation. And honestly, looking now, I'm glad we didn't really talk shop. Because to her, that probably would have been boring for her.
I guess, yeah.
But now, looking at it now, damn, I have to say I'm sorry for a lot of shit, because sometimes I would see her and I'd be like, ooh, my hair, da, 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 da. And I'm just like, damn, bitch, I'm a person first. All right? You ain't got to look at me as your fucking hair go-to. Because that bitch, even though that she was a wealth of knowledge, I sometimes forgot that fact. That even she's a person. And not just, Audrina hairdresser to the stars. Because that bitch is like, damn. Damn,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, girl. That because now I understand. Because there's some people who I know socially and they're not a hairdresser,
Mm-hmm.
and I end up becoming the fucking guru. And it's like, yeah, now I understand. That fucking sucks. Sometimes. Unless I get truly invested in it. Then that's all I fucking talk about. I don't know. We're different people. Because I'll talk about hair all day.
Yeah.
Hell, even when high, I'm watching haircutting videos.
Yeah. Haircut, food,
Haircut and food, bitch, or Silent Hill.
Silent Hill, or sometimes do-it-yourself stuff.
I have a great fucking YouTube algorithm. I need to reset it though because lately it's been on politics.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
I'm sorry. Look, in this day and age, I have no choice.
I know.
In this day and age, I have no choice but to be sort of political. Unfortunately,
Read
there's
about
no
it
other
and
way
I'm just
around
like,
it. But it's like I'd rather know about these things of what's going on because 9 times out of 10 lately, it's been happening to me. So,
You know, he defunded
yes.
Sesame Street.
No, he did not. He didn't defund Sesame Street. He
Well, PBS is gone, or something like that.
defunded NPR and
Yeah.
PBS.
Yes.
Yes.
On Sesame Street.
It's not concrete yet
Fuck you.
because that
Sesame
would mean
Street.
that it's a part of the corporation for public broadcasting. So, of course, it's going to be a legal battle.
So yeah, we can't let PBS go.
Yeah.
Fucking support Bert and Ernie and Big Bird. That's been for years. How could just like all of our childhoods?
Yeah. Ellen Grant Helen. Prices today are ridiculous. My husband and I purchased a mobile home not long after we married. It had 3 bedrooms, 1 full bath, a living room, a dining room, and a laundry. We chose the floor plan, the furniture, and the appliances. This was 1971.
Ooh.
We bought it for $4,000. We lived in it almost 8 years. We then sold it for almost what we had paid for it.
Oh wow.
I don't know if the young couples today can pay these high prices. That part. Because trailers back then were cheap.
They were whirling.
When they were new or close to manufactured and recent. You're talking about the home prices back then are starkly different than what they are now. Because look, I have found the perfect mobile home.
Where's this at?
No. I have to order it.
Oh.
Yeah. I have to order it. It is the perfect mobile home.
Hmm.
Perfect. I found it. Being high on fucking YouTube. But I found it. I'll share the link. But it's perfect. And it's it's expensive. But it's expensive.
How much?
It's almost 80.
Oh, man, it's not bad. I was thinking more than that. When you
No,
said expensive.
It's 80K. Look, 20K is expensive to me.
Well, yeah, but I mean, seeing it.
And I know it's a fixer-upper. It is a fixer-upper. The 20K is a fixer-upper.
Mhm.
But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I can deal with a dated house. As long as everything works. I'm sorry, you bougie bitch. But
She said, "Oh,
I can deal with a dated house. Because everything's cosmetic.
mhm.
If I want to fix it, I could just keep the bases, just change the appearance.
Right."
Great with that. Fantastic with that. If I have to start doing like plumbing, if I have to start doing HVAC, if I have to start doing electrical, we have a problem. That's going to be a little bit more expensive. However, it's still cheaper for a trailer than it is for a home.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because now that's getting behind walls. At minimum, that I'm going to deal with is 4 walls. It can be an open layout.
Mm.
You're going to get snackies? You're gonna get snackies? I mean, what else are you gonna go to the store for?
I don't know.
What kind of snackies are you
I
getting?
don't know. You wanted to go to the store.
Well, go to the store and get snackies, get nutty cones.
Yes, say please get 90 cones.
Chocolate nutty cones. Go in my
Yes,
purse.
thank you.
In my purse. I mean,
I
what
like
did
her
what did I
makeup.
think we were gonna do?
Bella,
What?
I like her makeup.
I don't have makeup.
Oh, look, she has makeup.
She hasn't had makeup on all
It looked
year.
like she had lipstick on. Shut up.
I have a lip oil that's tinted.
Okay, see, so I was
So I
not.
don't have it on though.
Bitch! I
can't
live.
stand you.
She was like, I have a tinted lip oil, but it's not on right now. What are you still talking about? That was clever.
That was a you move.
Go.
That was a me thing.
Did you keep reading?
No,
Lucy.
no. He has to get over that.
She said, don't be a scary.
Get over it.
Don't be a scaredy cat like Shaggy.
Don't be a scurry bitch. Lucille,
She's like,
that doesn't mean for you to add fuel to the fire, bitch.
Lucy was like, ha ha.
You don't. We've established you don't fuck with him like that. I know.
She's like, this motherfucker's here. Lucy, you gotta be nice.
Which that's no. It's weird. It's weird. Lucy don't do that with everybody. You need to start coming around more often. I know he heard me.
I don't know if they're still in the house or they allowed.
What is a nutty cone? It's a penis that is nutted and on a cone. Nutty cone. No, it's one of those. It's one of those ice cream cones with the peanuts on the top and covered with chocolate.
Right, Lucy? Why she got
With chocolate version. Okay.
The caramel's good too.
Fuck the caramel. Give me the chocolate.
But it's got caramel in the middle.
You don't need that.
So it's like a double blast.
You don't need that. If you
Chocolate.
want a double blast, have 2 cones.
Caramel and chocolate is delicious.
Okay. No one's disputing that. You don't need it.
Ew.
I understand this is your cheat day, but don't go overboard.
I'm not.
Look, I'm already breaking protocol by bringing you a fucking brownie.
I know, I appreciate it.
And it's Corner Bakery. It's fudge brownie. Yeah. Do you want it?
I will soon. I'm gonna have some more pizza soon, and then
I mean, how soon is soon? Because you look like you're ready to camp out.
not yet.
You hear her? You hear the bullshit?
Wait, I thought here it was open
Who?
next door
Yes.
because I don't hear nothing.
It's Sunday.
Yeah, but still, what's a great? Well,
It's Friday. It's Friday and Saturday. And it's not even 10 o'clock.
So what's a great while on a Sunday?
It's not even 10 o'clock.
Ew.
You got a whole hour. Why are you trying to make my misery worse?
I'm not. I was.
Because then I
thinking
got to
they
do it.
were like,
Oh, girl, you're going to be too high. You're not going to give a fuck. You're already there now. Do you want to know how I know? Because you're still trying to get up to go get that pizza. Because I know. Yep. That was the sound to say go.
It's just fine.
I know that there's vanilla ice cream. You can make a brownie a la mode.
Not yet.
Do you see how she stopped for real quick? She was like,
Wow, you was over here calling me a big bag of shit. Like a big
I didn't know such thing.
cookie.
Oh my God. I mean, that does sound good though. But
Right?
yeah.
Chips Ahoy.
No, you don't have any Chips Ahoy. There's Oreos.
I know.
There's Oreos for you. Don't touch my Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy are better than Oreos.
They're equally as good.
Chips Ahoy are better than Oreos.
Yes, my love.
Did I leave my? I literally can't find my lip oils. I was just talking about it.
Your what?
My lip oil. I can't find my bitch now.
Oh, so no wonder she did see it.
I didn't see it.
was
You saw it on her lips?
I said it looked like that from the angle she
Why
was
are you
at.
looking for it now?
I thought you were going to get a snack.
Yeah, but I
So what the
Alright,
fuck
so
you
you-
need lip oil
You
for a
look pretty
snack?
as is.
You're gonna eat it off anyway.
but I still wanted to find it.
For what?
So I know where it's at.
It's probably in your room.
I didn't see it.
Well, are you high?
Did you look in your bin?
Yeah.
That was shady. That was shady. I saw that come back. Bitch, because she said it's in the bin. Oh, you felt like the need to turn that back. That was clever. Look at her. She's catching up. I love that. I fucking love that. All right. She's at that height where she can handle a second edible. All right. Have you tried a Choco Taco? Oh, rest in peace to the Choco
those are
Taco.
good. Somewhere I saw, I don't know if it was Facebook or TikTok, like the recipe on how to make one.
Fuck.
Don't fuck me. That sounds fucking phenomenal.
Go ahead and make it.
Honey, I can't make it.
Thank
But
you.
you would
Look
make
at
it.
you.
You would be like phenomenal to make
Do you see how this bitch just
that.
you have the nerve and audacity of mitigated gall to just say, you know, I'm not. No, this is a you thing.
No, because like
Where's your first time?
In my bedroom while I'm in bed.
Oh. What am I getting? Medical?
money,
Nutty cones, but first money. Yes, she's right.
What else?
the nutty cone.
Chocolate nutty cones.
That's it?
Yeah, she don't need the caramel.
That's fine. The chocolate is fine.
She don't need the caramel. You'll be all right. There's already one in there with the caramel. I don't like it.
Well, you don't like the
It's
extra
too
goodness.
sweet.
Sweet is good sometimes.
It's way too sweet for me.
I don't know. I'm a sweet person.
Yep, you certainly are. Pineapple coconut, and my God, it is yummy. Pineapple coconut ice cream is
Ooh.
good.
A pie with pineapple and coconut. That sounds good. What?
Did BB mode activate?
Yeah.
Oh.
Big Mac's always in there.
I
Look,
mean, that's true. We do
I've been
have.
talking about some Big Mac shit at work too, and I'm like, oh, it sounds really good.
Oh my God, not you. You saw it, Donna.
What?
You were drooling.
'Cause that sounds good.
Ah.
Banana
Oh.
pudding
Yuck.
with the vanilla wafers.
Still yuck.
Ugh. Chocolate banana pudding. Ugh.
Yuck.
Banana nut bread.
Okay.
Blueberry muffins.
You gonna go bake?
If I can get it to come out right, I would.
I have a recipe. I'm not asking you to be ambitious right now
I know.
because you were making it sound like you were.
No, I was just thinking.
Like, this is what I'm going to take action with if I decide that I wanted to, but I'm not going to.
I'd be in the hospital with a sugar coma if I did that. They'd be like, why is she in the hospital with like a 500 sugar
She
level?"
decided that she wanted to be ambitious and be a bakery. That's fine. I mean, I do have every ingredient,
I'm
so,
sure you do.
but I ain't got no blueberries. I ain't got no bananas, so you're gonna have to make nut bread. I ain't got none of that. I don't know how you gonna make it work. I have chocolate chips. I have marshmallows. Chocolate marshmallow cookies. Triple chocolate cake. Because it's all every ingredient is still there. I still have milk and dark chocolate.
You know what sounds good?
And my cookbook is there. Go have at it.
Cheesecake Factory.
I have that recipe. It's in there.
Oh, it's so fun.
I have the recipe and the ingredients. Go on ahead.
No, it's like reminiscing in my head.
Oh, okay.
That's what I want for Mother's Day is just Cheesecake Factory. That cake.
You want that chocolate truffle tower cake?
Oh. You don't understand. That's like a sweet orgasm. Oh, that is just like
That is a once a year thing for me.
oh.
That is just
This is why I'm a diabetic.
way too sweet.
I've always been a sweet just chocolate in general. Oh, and like the good kind of chocolate, like
Like it's a perfect mix of dark and milk chocolate.
oh.
It's a pretty fucking tasty cake.
Look, that
But-
cake is just to look at her and think of
It's
it.
so rich.
Like you just start getting real excited. Like that's the kind of cake that the chocolate that I'm talking about.
I'd rather make my fucking apple pie.
It's fucking good. That was a motherfucking good apple pie.
I'd make a good fucking apple pie. And that was my
And
creation.
the peach cobbler was good.
That peach cobbler, let me tell you something. There's only 2 recipes that I always give kudos and credit to because it is not mine. And I feel like that it does not need any doctoring whatsoever to it. And that is Chimera Kitchen's fucking honey butter cornbread. Period. Chimera's Kitchen, period.
All her
Chimera's
recipes are
Kitchen,
amazing.
period. Anything for Chimera's Kitchen is fucking amazing food. It's amazing.
Her pineapple upside down cake.
Yep. Her honey butter cornbread.
Her green recipe.
Her collard green recipe, baby. Let me tell you something. That air fried collard green recipe is the shit. It's so good. I felt like I need to cook that turkey, the turkey tails longer because, again, the first time when I made it, I don't fucking remember. I don't remember that recipe. And I keep trying to look for it under Chimera's Kitchen, but I know it's not. It's not Chimera's Kitchen. But it's good. It's delicious. But it ain't that. It ain't that. And I'm still trying to re-find that fucking recipe because, baby, wherever the fuck I found it from, that was the best collard greens. It wasn't overly salty.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the right amount of salt, but that duck tail. I'm sorry, not that duck tail. Yeah, turkey tail. Sorry, that turkey tail. That turkey tail was the most tenderest, melt in your mouth fucking meat ever. Best ever. Have you put together a homemade cookbook? I have.
Somewhere.
It's a hodgepodge. It's a hodgepodge of shit. In order for me to look, I've always wanted to make a cookbook.
Your curry.
My curry. And believe it or not, that's another thing that I have not altered. Except the protein. Because the original was from actually a video game.
Yeah,
Persona. It's called Sojiro's Curry. And when I tell you it is delicious, it is the most delicious fucking, and I am not a curry person. But that curry I fucks with.
What else?
I've only made it, twice? No, 3 times. The 3rd time I made it with chicken.
It was so good.
That was fucking amazing.
The Philly
My Philly cheesesteak sliders.
Oh, those were good.
Mr. Make It Happen. Mr. Make It Happen. You could find him up on YouTube. Mr. Make It Happen is bitch. That was some good shit. My rice is mine.
Oh,
My rice is my recipe. That's mine. That's mine. That ham is mine.
Yep.
That potato salad is mine. After my twist on my mother's version. Because my mother's potato salad and mine are different.
They're both equally good, but yours is, yeah.
Mine just.
Yours I could just eat by the spoonful.
Yep. Do you put potatoes in your curry? No. This is a savory curry.
potatoes. That sounds
No,
interesting.
but
though.
there's like 4 ingredients in that curry that is unorthodox. It's completely and utterly unorthodox. But put in it, I understand why. Honey, chocolate, coffee, and orange zest. It sounds so fucking weird, but man, it works. It works. It balanced out acidity, balanced sweetness. It just balanced everything out. All of those just balanced it. So maybe a little homemade cookbook and post a link to buy it on here. I love your recipes. I need to go back in your videos to find them and totally would buy one. I mean, I could. Okay.
We can still, for now, access the other page and through like one of my other backup one, and all those lives are still on that.
Yeah.
That would be. I mean, everybody has said that they would love one of your cookbooks with your recipes that you've done.
Okay.
I had one way before your page disappeared. It was
Tell them about your-
Swedish meatballs or something like that. You and your mom did together.
Yeah. But that was my recipe. I taught my mother Swedish meatballs.
You got to make that one time. I don't think I've had it.
And that's actually not mine. Believe it or not, that's Gordon Ramsay. That's Gordon Ramsay. I follow that to a T. To a T. The exact ingredients. They're fucking 5-star. 5-star. Put it as a digital cookbook and that would save on printing.
I mean, yeah.
That would, because that's how I bought Kamira's recipe book. It would. That would help. So I could just create the cookbook and then just post the link to sell.
That would be good.
Because
think
I mean, I'm good with Microsoft Publisher.
your meatballs.
Oh, bitch.
Oh my god! Look, your
My
spaghetti and
meatloaf?
meatballs. Oh, and your meatloaf.
My
Your stuffed
meatloaf,
peppers.
my stuffed
Your
peppers,
salmon. Oh, you're making me hungry. I think I have to get some pizza.
my fried chicken.
Your beef mac and cheese. I know that it's from. Part of it is from.
Kamira.
Yeah.
Technically, no, not anymore. It's all mine now. I use some recipes. I mean, I use some ingredients for hers. The rest are mine. Yeah, but I learned because I love to cook. I just would never seek a profession in that. I hate it. I hate it. And that's probably what I did with drag too. I love drag, but it became a career and I hated it afterwards. I like it better as a hobby.
Big Mac? Oh, what?
Do you call her? The nerve, the
Well,
gumption,
she's trying to eat
the
my
gall.
food.
Don't fall, bitch.
I'm not falling.
Okay. Tell her, Lucy, don't move over too far to the right. You're already on the edge.
You're so pretty.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna end that. And I'm hungry, so, and I haven't really eaten. So I have to eat. I'm starving. And I don't eat on live videos. Not unless it's a cooking video. And this is not a cooking video. So, with that being said, I am going to talk to you guys a little bit later. See you in a couple weeks. For the next SCC, make sure you send in your questions. And also, tell me more about a topic that you'd like to discuss. Today, we discussed about putting life in priorities. You can help me discuss the next topic. All right. With that said, I love you all. I missed you all. This was fun. I would love to bring this back to every Sunday, but the participation got to be up, baby. Okay. So with that being said, I love you guys. I will talk to you all soon. Have a great night. Bye-bye, guys.